Okay, so I'm at Home Depot, and I wanted to get the sugar baby watermelons, but they didn't have the sugar babies, but they had the crimson sweets, which is what I got here. The furry moss crimson sweet watermelons. I think about 85 to 90 days to ripen, so I'm going to try these ones and clean them up. And I have all this stack here. They have all kinds of different watermelons, but not the sugar babies, because I wanted the sugar baby watermelons. So it's kind of frustrating that they don't have it. So I'm going to try these crimson sweets. We get 2 packs of them, and hopefully see what they can get. These other watermelons, like these black diamonds and these Georgia rattlesnake melons, but these are huge, and I just want a small watermelon. I think that's why I wanted the sugar babies, because they're easier to grow and they grow faster and they're easier to control. Like they got these watermelons down here. These are the real big ones, and they have this like moon and stars thing from this organic packet. And I actually might try that. It's $2.49 a pack, and it has like these white seeds instead of that. And it says take 95 to 100 days. I don't want to try that. I don't like those. So, like I said, I don't like those white seeds. For some reason, they just don't look right. But I was like really disappointed they didn't have the sugar baby melons. So I'm gonna get these at $1.35, and they're actually cheaper than the other ones. These are like the cheapest seeds. I'm really disappointed they don't have the sugar babies melons. I don't know what this is. Let me see this one. Ah, it's sugar babies. I'm gonna get those. 2.09 cents. I'm gonna get these instead. So these are what I'm gonna get. 2 packs of these. How many from the sugar babies? See how long they take. 80 days to harvest. So I'll be done in 3 months with them. So I'm gonna try these ones because they're better. They're organic. So if I'm in the balance, I finally found the seeds that I want. So I'm gonna go out and put these ones back, because I don't want these ones. I'm so happy I found the sugar babies. I was like, whoa, I saw them there. These crimson sweets back. And I found sugar babies. Makes me happy. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna plant the sugar baby watermelon seeds here in these 2 rows. I think I'll probably have enough for 2 rows. So I might use that 3rd row here, because this one is not really used. So I'm going to use these 3 rows. And if I have extra, I still have other rows. Like here, I have these 2 rows here. One of them, of course, is being used partly by the tomato plants, and I have another row next to that. But I want to keep the watermelons away from the tomatoes for the time being. And I think, if I remember a few years ago, when I planted watermelon seeds, these back rows were better at producing better watermelons. I guess because of like the shade coming from the neighbor fence, and it helps keeps the daylight being too bright and hot for them. So I'm thinking these 2 rows will probably be optimal, and maybe even this 3rd row here. So I'm going to try using these and see what I got with these 2 packets. And they were actually a little bit cheaper at Home Depot than I expected. The window says $2.08. They were actually $1.90, and then I had the military discount, which made it another 10% less. So they actually came out to be like $1.68 a packet. So I should have probably got an extra packet, but we'll see what we got. And I gave Gypsy a rawhide. That's what she's chewing on right now, and it's raining. So let's get to planting the seeds. Okay, so I planted the first pack of seeds. So finish that pack. And so now I'm going to start the second one. And I was able to finish that row over there, and this row here I was able to do, and here. And the seeds are pretty good size, so it's probably like I can fit maybe like 5 seeds on each one of these big rows. Instead of have these tomato plants here, I only put 1 seed here and like 3 seeds here on this front one. And I would did 1 seed here, so I can probably do maybe 4 more seeds on this row, and maybe a seed here, and maybe like 2 seeds here. And I could use empty pots. I'm gonna put one in the pot actually. Let's see how it grows, because I actually have this as a tomato seed in here, but the tomato seed never grew. So I'm just gonna use that to put a watermelon seed in it. I can probably put another watermelon seed right there too. However, as it's growing, the tomatoes might take up the space, but tomatoes will probably be harvested probably by late March, and these will probably be coming up probably like in full bloom, maybe like July 4th, like Independence Day, or late June is the beginning of summer, the official beginning of summer. And that's when I hope to have sugar baby watermelons. So let's open up the other pack and let's get the planting. Oh, this is the pack I need to open up. So let's open it up. So these are what the seeds look like. They're much bigger than the tomato seeds. There's the watermelon seeds. So if I get this thing to open up, I can show you what they look like. See, that's the tomatoes, the watermelon seeds. That's what the watermelon seeds look like. So I can probably put maybe these in that row. So let's get to work in planting. I'm trying to do this without. Okay, so these are what the seeds look like in my hand. So let's plant them. What I do is I plan to just put a finger in there just to measure myself. I got 2 seeds in there. Oops, I lost that seed. But anyway, there's 2 seeds in there. And seems like a hollow hole right there. I need more seeds. More planting. It's funny when I put my finger in this dirt. It seems like there's just a hollow hole right there. Maybe like a was a root there at one time. Because I had the tomato plants here once, and this seed is in my hand right here. This is right next to the tomato plants. And I have a little more seeds, so I can plant a few more here, and maybe one in the pot. How many seeds I have left? That's how many seeds I have left. So we'll start planting them. I'm going to put one in the pot. Okay, so 2 packs of watermelon seeds are now planted in the plantation. The sugar baby watermelon seeds. And hopefully we'll have sugar baby watermelons coming up around late June or like around July 4th, Independence Day holiday. So we're gonna water the ground, and let's hope for some watermelons to come up in 3 months or so. When I was at the dollar store, I got Gypsy this rawhide. That's what she's chewing on right now. And she does not want anybody to get her rawhide. I want to protect my rawhide, John. She thinks I'm going to take a rawhide. I just want to take a picture, video of her chewing her rawhide. That's a big rawhide, isn't it? It's a big rawhide. Okay, so we're watering the plantation. Doing its initial watering. For the sugar baby watermelon plants. So this is the first watering, giving the watermelon seeds an opportunity to grow, and irrigated soils. So hopefully, like I said, by July 4th, hopefully we'll see the rainbow. That's the rainbow! Rainbow colors while they're watering more sugar baby watermelon plants. So hopefully we'll get a good crop of sugar baby watermelons soon. And tomatoes will come up pretty soon too. I see some small tomatoes already coming, sprouting up. As I'm doing this, see the small tomatoes right there? So we got some tomatoes coming up. These are the vine tomatoes that are smaller that I have here. I got a bunch of them already growing. Working on the plantation. And the mango trees are going really good. You see mangoes on the tree. Over here, see mangoes? We got mangoes growing on the mango trees. As long as they keep those white flies from eating everything, and these predatory bugs can eat all the white flies, that'd be great. Because those white flies, they are relentless. They're voracious eaters. They eat everything. And hopefully get a really good mango crop this year. Mangoes should probably come maybe around September, October. I'm hoping for some good mangoes. And we'll see. And they're growing good. This tree hasn't here yet isn't producing any mangoes yet. But this one is. This one's growing much faster than this one. Here's the mangoes in the pot. I got some tomatoes in the pot too. I think the ground is nice and watered. There it is. Water the plantation. I hope for some growth and productivity on the plantation. Ta-da! Gypsy got a new wall hide. She wants a wall hide. What's a wall hide? Huh? What's a wall hide? Gypsy pop. Okay.